So what we're doing today is we're in the middle of making this sign for Aiden. Aiden wanted a sign that said Aiden's room, keep out. I'll show you around here. That's what it's going to end up looking like. Well, that's what the cut pattern will be, and then from there we're going to get it painted, sealed up, all that good stuff. So out here today we just cut some walnut, and right now I've got a small piece of cedar on here. Trying out different things today. I just put a brand new blade on the 32, just because, as some of you know, I messed it up the very first day I got it. But we did just cut these gorgeous short pieces of walnut over here. We've got like 6 or 7 total. Those are going to make some great signs once they get dried out. So I'm trying different things to be able to cut these short logs. I know I could cut longer logs such as these and then cut them down to sign size, but I've also brought home a lot of shorter logs, so I've been trying to figure out the best way to cut these. I did just try to cut this one, which is, you know, as you can tell, way too small. Even with it screwed down, it slung it right off. So I have this 1x8 down here. It's got 3-inch screws in the bottom of it. I slam the logs down on it. I place a piece of 2x along the side of it since it doesn't reach all the way back here at the log stop. But then I'm still able to use the log dog up here to hold it until I get down so far. So anyway, let's go ahead and slice up this piece of cedar here just to see what happens with it, using it just sitting on these screws slammed down on it as opposed to actually being screwed into it. Said I do have a brand new blade on here, so if you've seen the other videos, you'll notice there's no effort now going through these logs compared to the one that I knocked the 5 teeth off of the day that I bought it, when I hit that log dog with it. The other thing is, on the back side I'm using wooden stops right now. That way if anything does happen, we're just hitting a wooden stake instead of hitting the metal stops. So I get this raised up into place. Now, because I am using this for a sign, I'm going to take enough off to make sure that I'm into the color. I'm not cutting lumber, so I'm not worried really about how much I save off the top. I'm more worried about getting directly into the color, so I take the top off and then cut my first slab out of it. So we're going to remove about 2 inches here. So I'm going to shut this off for just a second. So if you're wondering why I went through such a small piece so slow, multiple reasons. First off, like I said, I've got this log slammed down onto some 3-inch screws. So I just wanted to make sure it was going to hold up. But also, this wood, these are yard trees. They came from a farmhouse area. And when I was loading them up, I do know for a fact some of them had wood in them. Some of them had nails in them. So That's partially why I'm going so slow. Plus, this is just a little bitty log, and I'm not looking to tear anything up today. But let's go down another 1.25 inches, and then once I get it into this one, we'll just get straight into cutting this thing up. Be done with it, because out front I have a really cool looking piece of wood a lady gave me when I delivered some gravel to her, and I'm really anxious to get cut into this thing to see what it looks like on the inside. So let's get this cedar log finished up here. Man, that is some pretty wood. I just love the look of cedar. Right now I'm cutting all these at 1.25 inches. Okay, so now, because I've gotten down low enough, like I said, I do have wooden stop stakes over here, and this is done so that if I do hit them, I ain't losing my blade again. But I am going to go ahead and lower them down, because now the majority of this log is at level with this piece of 2x here, so it's already got tension on it. And then I'm going to lower the log dog down so that hopefully I can get one, maybe two more passes out of this, because like I said, I go through a lot of cedar for the signs, because, well, you know, no matter your opinion of cedar, it's great for signs. Maybe not everything else, but for signs, it gives it a really good look. Not sure how to go about this here because, well, hell with it. We may just lose this piece, but we're going to go without the log dog, see what happens. The water went from not working at all to running all over the place. So now we're going to try to cut a small log with no log dog. This is probably not going to end well, and we'll try to get our 1¼ inch out of it just in case it works. So that worked out great. Here in just a second I'm going to show you guys this wood. There's some beautiful colors in it. Now I'm only going to try to get one more board out of this. I'm going to go just a little bit thicker, but I'm also trying to stay in the color. And the old MechMaxx backfire. Okay, so let me show you what we got here. The colors on these are really nice. And these things are so smooth compared to how it's been the last few days using the blade with the 5 missing teeth. So out of this, let me slide this out of the way here so I can show you here. I got 7 good pieces, and like I said, since these are mainly going to be used for signs, if I wanted to, with the amount of color that's even left in this cutoff here, I don't know if I'm going to waste the time to do it, but I could easily slice that off and still use that to make a sign. Or I can sit it in this pile right here and cut it up for firewood. But check out this walnut. This was cut just a little bit ago. And stay tuned, I'm going to make another video here in just a minute. I've got a mystery log out front. A lady gave me, they found it in an old barn. And when I say old barn, we're here in East Tennessee. So she bought some land to develop. There was an old barn falling down, and they found this stump inside there, and she had it hauled to her house, was going to do something with it. She's a developer of tree houses, and anyway, never done anything with it. It was given to me, and it's just been sitting out in the stack in the driveway. I'm going to cut this thing up today because I want to see what it looks like on the inside. So stay tuned for that one. Hope you guys have a great 4th of July. That's what today is, and happy anniversary, America.